Most of the institutions that shape modern life were designed for a completely different world, a slower world, a more predictable world, a world that may no longer exist. Governments, corporations, universities, regulatory agencies, military command structures, all of them were designed for an environment where change happened gradually. New technologies appeared slowly. Industries evolved over decades. Economic systems shifted over generations. There was time to observe, time to debate, time to adapt. Policies could be written. Committees could study the issue. Institutions could slowly reorganize themselves. The system moved at a human pace. And because of that, institutions could keep up. Not perfectly, but well enough. But the environment those institutions were built for is disappearing. Today, the system moves very differently. Software evolves continuously. Markets react instantly. Information spreads globally in seconds. New technologies scale to billions of people in just a few years. Entire industries can change direction in less than a decade. The system has begun moving at digital speed, but institutions still move at institutional speed, which creates a growing mismatch. And when the speed of the system no longer matches the speed of the institutions that govern it, the environment begins to change. The system becomes more chaotic, more complex, more disruptive, more difficult for ordinary people to understand. Rules shift quickly. Technologies appear suddenly. Entire industries transform almost overnight. Information moves faster than anyone can fully process, and decisions with enormous consequences are sometimes made before institutions have even understood what is happening. The result is a world that feels very different from the one most institutions were designed for. A world that moves faster, changes faster, and often feels far more confusing to live inside. Very different from the slower, more predictable world those institutions were built to manage. We've already seen what happens when systems move faster than humans can react. Airline systems fail and strand thousands of travelers. In December of 2022, Southwest Airlines experienced a massive operational collapse. A scheduling system failure combined with cascading disruptions left more than 2 million passengers stranded across the United States. Flights were canceled for days. Airports filled with people sleeping on floors, and the airline's own systems could not recover fast enough to restore order. Financial algorithms trigger unexpected market swings. In 2010, automated trading systems helped trigger what became known as the flash crash. Within minutes, nearly $1 trillion in market value disappeared. Prices collapsed at speeds humans could not react to, and before regulators could even understand what had happened, the market had already recovered. Social media platforms reshape public discourse faster than governments can respond. Information now spreads to millions of people within minutes. A rumor, a video, or a political narrative can reach the entire world before institutions have time to verify it, respond to it, or even understand its impact. The pattern is becoming familiar. The systems accelerate, the institutions react after the fact. And this creates a deeper challenge. Institutions are designed for stability. They are built to deliberate, to review, to regulate, to move carefully. Because historically, moving carefully was the responsible way to govern complex systems. But when the environment changes faster than institutions can adapt, those institutions begin to fall behind. The structures are still standing, but the conditions they were built for may already be gone. Which leads to a different kind of question. Not whether institutions can keep up. That part may already be obvious. The real question may be something else entirely. For centuries, institutions have been the structures that guide society. They set the rules. They enforce the limits. They decide how systems operate. But what happens when the systems no longer wait for those institutions? When markets react before regulators understand? When information spreads before governments respond? When decisions are made by networks, algorithms, and systems moving at digital speed? At some point, the relationship begins to change. The system is no longer guided by the institution. The institution is reacting to the system, which raises a more unsettling possibility. Perhaps the real question is no longer whether institutions can keep up, but whether the system still needs them to function at all.